Hello. Welcome to this live recorded face yoga class. We're going to do a full routine. We're going to start with some relaxation, and then we're going to put our oil on, do a full face and neck routine, a little bit of relaxation at the end, a bit of acupressure. I'm hoping you're going to really enjoy it. I'm just going to pull a card to see an intentional affirmation that we can use for today's class. And it is magnet. I am the magnet that attracts my desires. So that is something for us to think about during our class. Clean hands, clean face, some facial oil. I'm going to be using the argan and rose oil. Some water nearby. You might like a mirror as well, so you can see how you're getting on with the techniques. We never want to make any extra lines on the face, so make sure you're not doing that, and don't want to pull or drag the skin either. Always work to your own level and be mindful of any skin or neck issues. Okay, so we pulled the card. We'll be thinking about that. Let's now just do a bit of relaxation to start. Okay, so just close the eyes and start breathing through the nose in and out. You're coming to this moment just to do something for yourself, just for a little short while. Something nice for your face and for your mind, for your whole body. I'd like to put your hand on the bottom of your ribs so you can feel your diaphragm going up and down. Nothing else for you to do. But this lovely little bit of self-care in this face yoga session. Open the eyes. Let's put some facial oil on. So whatever facial oil serum that you like to use, I'm going to use like 4 drops. So we're using it like a massage oil. It's also making sure that we don't stretch the skin. It's helping when we do the techniques, helping the oil to absorb. And it's just a lovely thing, isn't it? To apply a lovely oil. Okay, great. Let's wake up the lymphatic system a little bit here. So let's just start by gently pulling round the neck there and onto the collarbone. Lymphatic system is just under the skin surface. And on the other side. Little wiggle at the collarbone. Fingers like this behind the ears. Gentle little pull downs. Might make you swallow, that's a good sign. And gently stroking down the neck there. Okay, let's begin. Smoothing the brow. This one is just really relaxing for that big muscle across the forehead, the frontalis. Holds so much tension. Frowning, I frown all the time. Perhaps you've got some stress in your life at the moment. And relaxing this big bad boy down just makes you feel relaxed through your whole body. Okay, lovely. Now let's make that a little bit stronger now. We're going to take the knuckle and just go up between the eyebrows. Really good for those glabella lines, the number 11 lines. And also, again, if you're holding tension there, frowning, just telling the muscle to relax. Breathing deeply in and out through the nose throughout the class. I like to go to a little diagonal with your knuckle if you like, or just straight up. Lovely. Okay, now tap around the eyes. Really good for, again, lymphatic drainage, or if you get puffy eyes. hollows under the eyes, bags. We're just getting fresh blood and oxygen, nutrients to the skin surface. And then just gently stroke under the eye and up the temples. Okay, still working on the eyes and the forehead here. We're going to do shifty eyes. So this is a really good way of training the face not to use the forehead too much to express. We're just trying to express more with our eyes. So we're reducing the tension and the lines and the furrows that we form on our forehead. So you're just going to place your hand on your forehead to keep that nice and flat and still. And we're just going to move our eyes about, dart our eyes about. So let's look to the right, center, left, center. So really working that muscle. The orbicularis oculi all around the eye, and then look up and look down, look up and down. You know, just kind of be free with it. Go diagonal, go all around if you want. Really good for giving some energy to the eye area as well, and just some, again, fresh blood flow, fresh oxygen. Lovely. And relax there. Okay, hamster cheeks. So we're just going to blow the air from one side of our mouth to the other, put our 3 fingers on our top lip there. And this is really good for if you're getting sagging cheeks, really good for keeping the cheeks nice and pert, reducing lines and wrinkles as well, and the nasal labial line. So 3 fingers on the top lip and cheek to cheek air. Let's go. And relax. You can really feel that one working, all the muscles in your cheek. So that is a really good one to do every day if you can. Okay, now we're just going to do our lips over our teeth and massage up over those nasal labial lines. And then we'll do that a few times and then we'll tap all over them again, stimulating, encouraging collagen, elastin, fresh blood flow. Let's go ahead and do that now. Now begin to tap. Lovely. Now on to smile smoother. Same position with the lips over the teeth. And we're going to go from an O to a smile. Let's do that 10 times. So really good one again for the cheeks, for around the mouth, for the jawline. Yeah, really good multitasking one, this one. So let's do that now. Part two of this one, in that smile shape with the lips over the teeth, drop your head down, mindful of any neck issues, and then we're going to Pac-Man, jut our lower jaw out and go up and down. Let's do that 5 times and just be careful for the neck here. Okay, great. So on to the next section now. So we are just going to warm up the neck a little bit more. Let's just do some gentle neck rolls, always being mindful. Drop the head down, roll, then head up, side to side. Lovely. Maybe just look side to side. Okay, that's great. So first one is kiss the sky. So again, mindful of any neck issues. If you do have any neck issues and you still want to try and do some of these techniques, you can just lift up your head a little bit to do this one, or not at all, depending on how your neck is there. For people who can move their neck a little bit more, so we're just going to tip it up slightly, and we're either going to do actual kissing sounds or like that. And this one is really good for the whole of the neck, neckline, strengthening those muscles, which is really important for the neck, not just for aesthetics, but also just for your posture, for supporting the head and all those things. So yeah, really good one. Let's look up and do that 10 times and we'll repeat that twice more. And down. If you want, you can put your fingers on your collarbone for a little bit of isolation. Lovely, I love doing that one. Okay, so this one, we're just going to jaw buster, put our fingers, push them into under the jaw there. I've got my fingers resting on my elbow and I'm pushing my fingers into the under my chin there, and I'm pushing down with my chin. So we're working that muscle, causing it to strengthen. So really good for working this whole area under the chin and the jawline. So let's just do 3 deep breaths with those fingers under the chin. This is the kind of technique you can do any time of day. Sat at the sofa watching TV. Lovely, then just tap underneath. You can use both hands if you want. There's a little bit of coordination needed though. I normally just do one hand. Really good one for stimulating and encouraging, again, this whole area. Lovely. Okay. Drop the head down a little bit and then just pinch down into the muscle and up, moving a little bit. And up. Careful, we don't go at the front here. We're just going either side of the fragile little windpipe area. Again, encouraging the muscle to work. Collagen of this area. Okay, next skin tightener now. So again, really mindful of any neck issues. We're just going to tip the head up and smile and bring the head back down again. We're going to do that 10 times. And as you're smiling, you're going to feel it tighten under here. Okay, and if you want, again, you can put your fingers in your collarbone for a little bit of isolation there. And let's do that now 10 times. And when you're smiling, really think about pushing those cheeks up so it'll work in the cheeks as well. Okay, lovely. A little follow on to this one. Again, tipping the head back, fingers on the nasal labial folds. Smile and then drop the jaw up and down. And head back down there. Lovely. Let's loosen up the shoulders a bit. Shoulders up and shrug them down. Shrug them down. Shrug them down. One more. Lovely. Shrug down the neck there. Lymphatic drainage. Lovely. Okay, so acupressure, just pushing above the middle of the eyebrows there. Just push gently down and breathe in and out through the nose. This one's really good for if you ever get prone to headache, migraine, any eye issues. We're boosting the blood flow across the whole face, generally making the skin lovely and bright. Start to do slow little circles in one direction. And in the other direction. Lovely, and relax your arms down there. Good workout for the arms, isn't it? I'm feeling that in my shoulders. Let's do a little spinal twist. So we're just kind of twisting. I stand up and show you. So I'm twisting and I'm bringing my arm round and I'm putting my left hand onto my right thigh, with my other hand behind me, keeping my spine nice and straight and just breathing in and out 3 times. And the other direction, really good for relaxing the spine down. And bring it back to center. Okay, that's the end of our techniques for this class. Let's do a little relaxation together before we finish. So just closing our eyes now and just imagining that we're relaxing our whole face. So let's start at the forehead. Imagining all the tension releasing from the forehead. Down to the eye area, imagining all the tension just releasing away from the eyes. Down to the cheeks now, completely relaxing your cheeks. Mouth area now and jaw, completely relaxing your mouth and jawline. Now onto the neck area, completely relax the neck. Your whole face and neck is completely relaxed. And gently open your eyes again. Oh, yes, I feel lovely and relaxed. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that class. We've done all of the face and the neck, bit of relaxation as well. Feel free to rewatch it whenever you want to, and I'll see you next time.